Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 866, and today's topic is the industrial manufacture of photochromatic glasses and wool glass. Photochromatic glasses are used for optical purpose, to prepare optical lenses, and in these photochromatic glasses, silver oxide microscopic particles are added in three-dimensional silicate concentration, and here the role of silver is that it will allow darkness in presence of light, and this darkness is reversible. Once you will come out of the ultraviolet radiation or sunlight, then it will be darkness will be over. So that is the main role of silver oxide, and this glass is widely used in the area where there is lot of radiation and ultraviolet light is falling, very hot area, so people used to put photochromic glasses. And also if someone is having some eye defect, some eye problem where they cannot face direct sunlight, in that circumstances photochromatic glasses are recommended by the ophthalmologist. And the second one is that is wool glass. It is also known as fiber glass. The same glasses, and all these glasses are made, as you know, that is with limestone plus soda ash and silica sand. Out of this material, it is base material is prepared, and then it is melted, and finally it is drawn into wire and filament and thread like. And this glass wool is very popular in the sense that it cannot catch fire. It is inflammable, and also it is a very good insulator, and it has very low thermal conductivity, so it is widely used as a good insulator. And if we are using the natural wool, that can catch fire, and that is not very good insulator. So that's why nowadays in most of the packaging, air bubble this glass wool is used and as a very good insulator. So here the manufacture of photochromatic and glass wool. Number one, photochromatic glass. Such glasses have large number of microscopic particles of silver halides, and these silver halides, they are responsible of releasing silver particle, and these silver particles are mainly responsible of producing the darkness in the sunlight, on the radiation, and also it is absorbing the ultraviolet light, trapped in the three-dimensional silicate network. So these silver halides, they are put in the glasses in such a way that it is trapped in three-dimensional silicate network in fixed concentration. On exposure to light, the temporary color centers consisting silver particles only are produced, and these silver particles add up quickly, producing total darkness, and this darkness is temporary and it is reversible, and it is produced by silver particles which are released out of silver halide. And the intensity of the darkness depends upon the concentration of the silver particles in the glass, and because of reversible darkness is controlled by radiation in ultraviolet region, that is known as UV light, and quite abundant in the sunlight during daytime, and the photo blackening is controlled by the radiation. If there is more radiation, it is more controlled darkness. So nowadays this photochromatic glasses are medicated glasses, and it is recommended by the ophthalmologist, if there is some irritation or some problem, and those who are sensitive to sunlight, ultraviolet light or other radiation, so in that circumstances, the best option is to go for photochromatic glasses. And nowadays, there is a fraud because photochromatic glasses are very costly globally. So what people are doing, they will just provide the colored glasses and they will sell it that it is photochromatic glasses. So for that, to distinguish, you can check it that photochromatic glasses, once you are in darkness, it is very transparent and clear. But when you will come to sunlight or under radiation, then the darkness will start and it will intensify. So this darkness is temporary. Once it is temporary and reversible, that effect you are getting from the lenses, it means it is photochromatic glass. But if the darkness is permanent, it means it is colored glass and cheating is done. Number 2, glass wool. Glass wool is obtained by the action of steam jet on the dripping streams of molten glass. This is the method, industrial way, how to manufacture glass wool. Molten glass down from small holes of the glass wool, which consist of innumerable tiny fine fibers, and from there we get the glass wool. Formed in this manner is carried away by a conveyor belt on which it is hurled. Glass wool is fibrous, wool-like material composed of intermingled fine thread. So all these fine threads are intermingled and in bunches of filaments of glass and have a number of important chemical and physical properties. They are: number 1, it is non-combustible, it cannot catch fire. These are all very important properties. That's why this is nowadays the glass wool, and the other name is fiberglass, is widely used as one of the best packaging material, binding material, as a best insulator as compared to natural sources. Because natural sources, those fibers, they are either protein fat molecule or carbohydrate molecule, and they can catch the fire very easily and they can be combustible. But here it is not possible. So it is not combustible, it is fireproof, it cannot catch fire, it is heat proof as compared to other fiber, and D is it has low thermal conductivity, and F, it does not absorb water. This is also another very good quality of fiberglass or glass wool, that other natural fibers, they will absorb steam, water vapor and water. But here glass wool, foolproof, it will not absorb water. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.